We are in the van. We're going to go down to get my dad. So my dad's restored loads of airheads, and he was desperate to do this one as well. He's got an electrical background. He was an engineer, so he's pretty good at the electrical side of things. So he wants to go through everything, check all the electrics, check the bean can, and we're hopefully going to try and get a wee start. See how it's going. We'll explain what the bean can is and all the rest of it in the video. Oh, you alright? Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Right, look at all the shite he's got.
There's batteries, some fuel clamps, the spark plugs, some bits and bobs.
Hey lad. Look, that's Ray's airhead. Yeah, excellent driver. So we're here in the garage. Dad's here. Let's have a look and see what the crack is.
I'm just going to check all the connections to the alternator.
So what's the alternator?
The alternator's here.
Right.
Okay. 3-phase alternator, so we'll just check it. Same, it's a Bosch. You've got to check the slip rings here, and the brushes are fine. If it's been lying for a while. We'll just, as I say, check the connections. Bean can, we'll take the cover off that.
So what's the bean can?
The bean can is your electronic ignition trigger system. Full effect. There's no points in there, so I've just got to maybe just check it. There is weights in there, bob weights, and if the bob weights stick, that can give you a lot of hassle. So it's just a matter to maybe take the cover off and lube it up. Then we'll try and connect the battery and see if we get a spark.
So I took the front cover. I took the front cover off and gave everything a good spray with WD-40 yesterday.
Talk about getting this off, you'd have to slacken. See, because it's not been off for a while, Michael.
I've loosened off these ones, but you need to get the bolts at the back.
Exactly. The 13 and 12. Well, you loosen that, take that off, but we're not at that stage yet. Tell you what, take the float balls off. Let's have a wee look.
So that's the float bowl of the carburetor.
Fucking still fuel in there.
Doesn't look too bad, that looks quite clean.
It does actually.
So full of shite. Yeah. So the float bowl on this side is stuck. Watch, I'll get you some. Yeah, look behind you. Yeah, there's some WD-40. You'll need to slow down so I can film everything. Look, he's that excited, he's racing into it.
That's definitely sticking, so we'll probably have to take that carb off, Michael, and give it a clean up.
Well, both carbs will probably need that.
Yeah.
So the float in the float bowl is sticky. That's that.
That's it, actually freed off.
Orange thing. That's the float there.
See, there's, well, it's a vent, so sometimes you get them blocking up as well, so you've got to make sure they're clean. At the end of the day, I think your carbs will have to come off and go through the ultrasound.
Yeah, we'll get Andrea's ultrasonic cleaner.
Off at your choke, Michael.
I don't know if the actual choke works.
It does.
Oh, it does, look.
Push it right round, it should be 2-stage. Right, back.
Yeah.
Other one, does the other one work as well?
That's your choke there. Yeah.
Another important thing in here is the diode board. Okay, so that takes the alternator, rectifies it, and provides your charging circuits and all that. There's connections in there just to make sure it's got a good ground. And these are your slip rings in there, so they look okay. Making contact on the. I think there's two. There's another inner one, and an outer one.
So he's opening up the bean can. And what are you hoping to see when you open that up?
Well, there'll be a Hall effect sensor in there, and just to make sure it's not gunged up, Michael, or Holy crap.
Oh.
See inside there.
So we need a new bean can gasket. Oh.
See all the dust and shite pick up. So that's a fall effect. Sensor that spins round, it times the engine basically.
So what do you want to do? Just give it a spray?
Aye, just not too much.
So we're taking the plugs out again, and turn the engine over. There's that noise again.
That's pretty good feeling.
So what are you expecting to see turning in there? That was the turning?
No, it's not turning. It's just it's to get lube into the back of the springs.
Oh right, okay. So you can't see it.
Can't really
So there's
see
not
it.
much we used to see, but
No.
it's not compression, man. It's good. So what's the purpose of doing all these checks?
Just to make sure your connections and everything's okay. So it's always worth checking. The electrical connections up when you do go for it. A good chance it'll be a success. If you've been lying for a while, it's not the first time you see corroded connections, Michael, especially in these.
What about the starter motor and everything, which is under here?
We'll take that off the now and have a check.
So I just tell my dad I'm not going to powder coat anything, but I'm going to paint the engine yellow.
I'm going to confiscate this bike off him.
He says,
he's not worthy of the fucking BMW badge.
he says, you would have ruined this bike, Michael. Would have ruined it. It's not exactly Conqueror's condition now, Ray, is it?
Ah, but wait just now, some people get a motorbike and enhance it. Some people get a motorbike and no matter what, it's a brand new Rolls Royce and within a week it's fucked. What category do you come into?
I look good with a yellow engine. So that's the top coming off.
It goes to your side.
Oh, look at the big spider.
That's Peter. You've got the starter and your starter solenoid in the top. Okay?
Well, the one that that boy's garden we were looking at. This is in better nick than that was.
This was.
No, this is better.
It is. That looks pretty good actually.
Sure,
See all the connections there? And obviously a nice spider's web in there. Sorry Peter. That's just the breather system as I shade before. Look at that. Look at that. And you have some crap in there. Sometimes you get the solenoid sticking.
Yeah, that's what's happening. That one that Ray was trying to start.
It's not the end of the world taking name off, but you have to get into the starter. You have to take all this off. That's the ignition module up here. That's ignition, goes down to the ignition trigger. See that connection in there? And that goes into your Hall effect. We'll let you just check some of these connections as well. They're okay because they're famous for getting corroded, especially being at the front of the bike.
I'm trying to show it so I run the best I can, but it's a bit hard. The lighting's not the best. And everyone's quite dark. What?
Somebody's got that jammed in with a bit of wood. Now it's important that the coils are earthed. Obviously that doesn't help when there's a bit of wood jammed in there. Mikey Sunter's not had this bike. Sorry Mikey.
So we've got the battery hooked up. We're just going to see if it'll crank. We don't know what's connected, so we'll just try hitting it.
No, it should have come up with lights.
What happens if the lights aren't connected or there's no bulbs in them?
Well, if there's no bulbs in there, you'll have a charging problem because that's part of your charging circuit.
Yeah.
That's it on just now. Here.
Oh.
Ready?
Wait them out. Right. Just didn't want to touch it. Let it go. Yeah. Sticky solenoid.
No. The solenoid's working.
Sticky starter.
Starter's no. Right. So watch your spark plug.
Right. Go again.
Right, you do what a shock.
Yeah, there. Right, go. Nae spark. So it's cranking, but there's nae spark. So he's just inspecting the, what's this, the ignition module?
Ignition module. Just, I think we've got to get to the bottom of the wire, Michael, just to see what the score is. There's been a lot of invasion.
None of the lights were coming up on the dash either, so you're thinking, what's going on there? It's a puzzle. Fuck. We might not have been getting a spark because we've left one of the wires disconnected, but we'll give it another go. Think that's what it was?
That certainly wouldn't help, Michael. Right, let's. Okay.
Right.
Now, Michael, I'll just take these off.
It might not be have a proper connection or anything. There might be
Fucking hell.
See.
Fucking hell.
What is that? And said that's somebody's been in it.
Fuck me. Some bastard butcher.
It's Tim Duncan. He'll be at the rally.
Fucking
Tim, what the fuck have you done, Tim?
Fuck those. It's just.
Right, go for it. Still nothing. So this was in the bag of tricks at the side of it. Who knows what that's from or what it's for? That could be for anything.
Well, see, it's gone up to, a lot of it's gone up to this left handlebar. So that's for lights, horn, dip, indicators.
This is obviously, look, that's, is that indicators there?
But there must be a, see, it's gone up to the left handlebar.
I think it's some of it's off the RT fairing. Because they're indicators and stuff like that. There'll be a clock, oil gauge. So it's no sparking at all. So we're going to have to start going through the electrics and finding out what's wrong with it. You're good at that though.
Yeah. I do a wee bit of research though, and electrical drawings, and see what I've got here. Looks like a crock of shit.
Tim, we're bringing that to the rally, mate. So I think the plan from now on for the next video will be fault finding. Guaranteed I have to take this bike down to his house. I don't want to do it here. I'm not doing it. What do you think?
I probably will have to bring it down to my house. We'll see.
So what's your thoughts?
I think it's a result it's turning over on the starter. So obviously there's been the butchery Bastille and about the wiring, so we'll have to get that sorted out. Just keep it fucking standard, use fucking bobber knobbers.
We'll see you next time. Hello. So I'm sitting in the house editing this video that you're watching. Just a bit of an update though. My dad sent me an email in regards to what to check. So we've got a thing for checking the kill switch. We've got a wee route to do that, how to do it. We've got the way to check the coils. So you remove the black wire, connect the lead to where the black wire was, and short to the ground. There should be a spark every time, and that'll let you know if the coil's faulty. A similar one for the ignition module, and we've got a similar test for the hall sensor. So we've got a few things to go through, and hopefully we'll find out what's not giving us the spark, or what's causing the issue. Could be anything though, looking at that wire, eh? Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.